Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, I'm going to take you guys to Hoosick Falls, New York. You're going to see some very incredible video footage of a super mysterious craft very low in the nighttime sky above the very small community of Hoosick Falls that's in rural upstate New York. This is some of the best video footage I think I've ever seen of a unidentified mysterious object up close. This thing was actually hovering above their location for a small amount of time, and then it started moving over their location very, very quietly. So we'll come back and take a look at that remarkable video footage here in just a moment. I've also got some bonus video footage from various locations of wild clouds in the sky, jumbo halos, and something that is identifiable in the nighttime sky. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, really cool sunrise sent in by Bruce Taylor. Not sure of the location, but that is one awesome sunrise sent in by Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. Really appreciate that. And speaking of the sun, I want to take you guys to southern Colorado. This video footage was submitted by Brian of a recent jumbo halo visible from his location in southern Colorado. That is a sunrise with personality. How about that? Those are sun dogs to the left and to the right of the sun. And then if you look real close, you can see some arcing high above the jumbo halo. Once again, visible from southern Colorado. Great video, Brian. Thanks for sharing. I want to take you guys now to Lake Tahoe. This was spotted in the sky by Carolyn Jose Gilbert Rd of what looked like a jumbo hot dog in the sky. This is a lenticular cloud, but it was a lenticular cloud with a lot of personality. Check that out. Looks like a big jumbo hot dog up in the sky above Lake Tahoe. That's what compelled them to take the video of this super unique cloud. Once again, high in the sky above Lake Tahoe. That was one cool video. Thanks for sharing. Really appreciate that. Sometimes we see things in the nighttime sky that we cannot identify, and sometimes we see things that we can identify. And this is one of those times where the object was identifiable. Rachel from Upland, California, goes back to September 4th of 2023. If you guys happen to see this in the nighttime sky, more than likely you're looking at one of the many Starlink satellite trains that are currently orbiting planet Earth, and there are more being put up in orbit, I think, on a monthly basis now. But this one right here that Rachel saw back on September the 4th must have been in orbit less than a couple of days, because when the lights are very close together like this, that means it was launched fairly recently. When the lights are spread apart, and that's eventually what these things do, they spread apart so far that you're not even able to see them anymore. So when the lights are still very close together, that means it was just recently launched. And this one too will expand out to where you don't even notice it in the nighttime sky. And there are several dozen of these satellite trains orbiting planet Earth. And going from the identifiable back to the unidentifiable, a video here sent in by Melissa Thaxton goes back to August 23rd of 2023 at 10:47 p.m. The original vertical video over here on the right, I zoomed in on the left, and these objects were a very long ways away from her location. I'm waiting to hear back from the exact location, but you can see obviously what she noticed. Two stationary, very bright lights way off in the distance, and when I zoomed in on them, you can see that they're pretty good size, probably somewhere between 5 and maybe 10, 12 feet in diameter. And these here are modified versions, just slightly modified from the original video format. I changed the color a little bit, tried to enhance the lighting, looking for any possible features, as these did remain stationary almost as if they were part of a larger structure in the nighttime sky, but the structure was not visible as it was obviously dark and a very long ways away. But the structure, if there was one, was not visible. Over here on the right, light is dark, dark is light, and on the left, once again, is a heavily modified version. I want to take you guys now to New York. This is some amazing video footage here that was sent in by Alec, and I think his wife was out looking at this thing too, and they were absolutely mystified at first, and were still mystified once this thing flew over their location. This video has narration. I want you to hear the narration from Alec and his wife as they're talking about this super mysterious craft that appeared in the nighttime sky above their location.
Oh no, it is making noise.
Isn't that crazy?
Very, very.
It's making very little noise, right?
Very little noise.
How far away is this
It's
object?
really slow.
Why is it so slow though?
We just thought this was a UFO because it stopped in the sky. I mean, it fucking looks really weird, right?
What kind of plane is it?
That's not a fucking plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be one of our new aircraft. But see, look at that. There's no tail on it. You can see in the video right now.
Quiet.
Yeah, super quiet. I think it was hovering back there. I think it's a VTOL. That's a VTOL. I bet my life on it. That's a new VTOL that we're like using. Look at that.
Weird.
That's awesome. So this thing was just hovering over our house.
Isn't that wild? Even if it is man-made, because it does seem to be conforming to aviation standards with the blinking lights and whatnot, but as they described in the video, it did not have a tail fin. This thing was hovering, they thought, for a brief moment, wasn't moving in the nighttime sky, and then all of a sudden it came from over here and slowly cruised over their house, barely making any sound at all. This thing was super quiet. I don't think I've ever seen an aircraft like that in the night or daytime sky. That is something super unique, very mysterious craft spotted above Hoosick, New York by Alec. There was a witness that also saw this thing, and again, they thought this thing was hovering in the sky before it took off and very slowly cruised over their location in rural New York. Keep in mind, out here there's no major cities. I couldn't find an airport out here anywhere. I did look around. That is a very remote area of New York next to the Vermont border. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. You can always find a link down below in the description box. Look for this red banner that says, have a large video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.